Hello again, and thank you for coming to 21 Cent University, the 21st century way of learning. Today's lesson, we are going to learn how to open and manage your files in Navisworks. We will also see and experiment importing non-Navisworks formats into Navisworks itself. Okay, so let's begin. So click on the big N here, which is also a file option. Okay, whenever you move to the open, drag your mouse, okay, or hold it, so you can see all the available options. If you are using BIM 360, you can click on this one. Okay, and Navisworks has also provided some sample files that you can use. So as you can see from here, you can find the sample files in the program files, Autodesk, Navisworks Manage 2018, and samples. It may not be necessarily in the C drive. It depends on where you have placed your file when you are installing it. Okay, so for now we will not open these sample files. We're gonna leave the default files alone. Okay, I have my own separate files. Okay, so I can click open. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to my desktop and look for our exercise files. Okay, so this is my exercise file. Okay, we're gonna begin by importing a Revit file here. Okay, take note, whenever you are going to place a file, okay, ensure that you click on all files under the file type. Alright, okay, if you were to select a specific item or specific file format, you will only be able to see that specific file format. So for example, if I click on NWD and I want to look for my Revit file, I won't be able to see it. So what I'm going to do is either I go to .rvt or click on the all files. So I'm going to click on all files, click on this and click open. So for any files that you are importing into the Navisworks, it will take some time to process and import it into Navisworks. But because of this ability to process and import into Navisworks, this makes this software a versatile reviewing software. So this is what makes Navisworks such a crucial software. You can mix and match all the different projects into this Navisworks reviewing software. Okay, as you can see, this is my files. Okay, if I were to click on here, you can see my properties. As you can see, this represents a non-BCS cable tray. It also have its size, so it still retains the information of Revit inside. Okay. One impact of opening a Revit file into Navisworks is that it will automatically create an NWC for you. Okay. But of course, it will be better to export it directly from Revit. Okay. So next, okay, we're gonna create a new item. So click on N, click new. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to open a new file. Okay, same thing, go to my desktop, go to my exercise file, and this time I'm going to use the sample Navis file that was provided by Navisworks, or provided by Autodesk actually. So let's say I'm going to use this buff city. Okay, this buff city is made out of a few zones: central, east, north, south, and west. So what we are going to do is we're going to open the central file. Okay, so as you can see, this is an NWD file. Okay, we're going to look at the selection tree to see what file format is available in this file, in this NWD. So we've got 3ds, DXF, and even a DWG. Okay, so let's look at DWG and see the properties. As you can see from here, the properties are not available here. Okay, the information that you have in a Revit is much more vast, so that's why everyone is using Revit to create BIM models and not AutoCAD. Okay. Okay, so what we are going to do is we're going to learn how to append the file. Okay, next what we're going to do is going to append. Okay, just click on Append here under Home tab. Okay, we've got a few options. Okay, let's check again if we are using the exercise file and not the default file. Okay, buff city. Okay, so what we are going to do is we're gonna append. You can choose to append one by one, or click the shift key and select all. Okay, to save time, we're gonna click the shift key and select all and click open. So as you can see now, this is a more complete model. Yeah. Okay. So now that you have the complete model, what we're going to do is we are going to save. Okay. So let's imagine if you are compiling all the models for your own project. Okay. Maybe the North Zone, East Zone, all by different parts of your team. Okay, and you are the compiler. Okay. So what we're going to do is we are going to save. Okay. If you click on all files, automatically it will save as a native Navisworks native file, which is a Navisworks file set. Okay. So we don't want that. We want it to be one complete set. Okay. So we're gonna click on this, and we're gonna put here complete set. Okay. So as you can see from here, now this is a complete set. Okay, when I click on here, this complete set consists of central, east, north, south, and west zone. Okay, let's click on new. Okay, and see what happens if we merge the files instead. Okay, let's hover here, and what do they say? Adds geometry and data from selected file to the current 3D model or 2D sheet. Okay. So we're going to open the central file again. This time we are going to merge. It's about the same, as you can see from here. Okay, we're going to merge east to west. Let's see what happens. Okay, this time we're going to save this as a NWF. See what happens? When you merge, all the files has been merged into this central file. Or is it? Remember, you have to click all files to see. Okay, see? No, don't be confused by this. Okay, so we're gonna put here complete set 2. Okay, so if I click on all files, it's gonna save as an NWF or a Navisworks native file. So we're gonna try. Saving is very fast, so you can see from here, complete set 2.nwf. Okay, let's close this and let's open this again. Okay, let's open the NWF file, which is under set 2. Okay, so as you can see, everything is there. Now what happens if we were to move the file? Okay, let's go back here. Okay, let's move all our files into a different folder. Let's call this zones. Okay, central, east, north, south, and west. Copy over to this new folder location. Okay, so let's try to open complete set 2 again. Okay, let's open. So they will ask this question, or a pop-up or a prompt will appear. They will say can't resolve external reference. So what happens if I click on ignore all? No files have appeared. Because why? NWF is a file set which relies on links. Okay, so that's about it. Alright, I hope you've learned something today. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe.